Commandments. Aaron's rod, that budded, and it's still budded. And the jar of manna. Now the manna used to go off. Only lasted so long. Oh, I couldn't keep it for the next year. You know, phew, you fucker. Right? So, this, what? This is a miracle. It never goes off. It's as fresh as a daisy. What did it represent, the manna? It was kind of bread, wasn't it? Bread from heaven. Within the rod became alive and identified. Identified who? Whose rod was it? Aaron's rod. I forgot it. The rod. All of this is picturing what you, this temple, the rod, the spine that connects to this, that comes with fire and blooms, hasn't got any root system. It must be from the Almighty. These miracles that's happening within the human temple. We don't need AI. It's all coming in. You say, why doesn't it happen now? You can do your part right now. My neck's hurting, my back's hurting, my legs are hurting. Stretch. Do something with your temple. Don't just complain, you know, because you got terrible neck pain. You move your neck until that pain, you'll feel the tendons cracking into place because they get stuck together and they create problems for us. That's why I always recommend stretching all the time. Stretch it out. Your neck, get those creaks and get it out. There's something you can do right now. Eat the right things. That's going to... You see, you've got a beautiful temple. Would you bring into that temple shit food? I'm talking about real temple. How would the temple, how would you treat this temple? With disrespect? Well, you've been given a temple. This can go back to its original form. But it takes work on our part. That might be a bit hard for me to say because people are just expecting when Yeshua comes, all of a new body without any work. Really? Is that what he's going to do? I don't think you know Yeshua yet. Now, mate. So there was a veil separating the most holy place from the holy place. So you've got that, haven't you? Interesting verses, if you wish to check that out, is in the Hebrews. That is the Greek scriptures, or the New Testament. So it's the Hebrews 9 verse 4. You're still there. You might have to take this in bits, you know. The most holy place was the focal point of God's dwelling with Israel. Why Israel? They were the ones who were in that covenant, and everything was passed on from generation to generation, and those outside of that, even though they may have had their own way of doing things, Father had to use certain individuals to bring all this forward. And way back then, were the Jews, were they just Hebrews? You tell me. God tells Moses, and I will meet you there above the mercy seat. Mercy seat? Between the two cherubim. I will meet you there. Father meets us when the two cherubs, male and female, sweetheart. This is when it happens. This is the miracle of all miracles. That's yet to be experienced. Even if you've been married or are married, this is something far greater. Listen, I'm bringing up what it's supposed to be taught in these end days. An explanation of, you see, the Jews, it was just ritual. When it meant so much more, but they didn't get it. God tells Moses, and I will meet with you there above the mercy seat. The mercy seat was the top where the angels, it was called a seat. The mercy seat between the two cherubs, the cherubim, that are over the ark of the testimony, of the covenant. I will speak with you about all that I commanded you regarding the Israelites. So he meets us where? When the male and female, holy angels, cherubim, you, maybe I, you two. When does Father make you both? When you're together. Becoming as one. Because it says here, God tells Moses, and I will meet with you there above the mercy seat, between the two cherubim that are over the ark of the testimony. The testimony written in our hearts. We don't need law books. We know what is right and wrong. Because anointing has come. Greater is in us than any law book that could ever be wrote. And that is the truth. So I said I would take you to a place like the Garden of Eden. No matter where you are, you have entered into this time warp. Take advantage of it. Access to the Most High place was highly restricted. Only the high priest could enter. It was a very dangerous place. Let me say that. And only once a year, on the Day of Atonement. Atonement for you. Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, recorded in Leviticus chapter 1 verse 6. The details, the elaborate rituals the high priest had to, perform, including all these fucking sacrifices and sprinkling of the blood on the stone, blood on the to atone, on the stone. But the blood was shed upon a stone. The veil that separated the most holy place from the holy place was a constant reminder of the separation between a holy God and sinful humanity. Have you met someone who is truly holy? They may look just, but their whole demeanour, their whole spirit is of an angel. And perhaps you are. You know you are. There's a process. This barrier was symbolically significant, representing the need for meditation and atonement to approach it. Oh, Father, when we feel unworthy, would you, if you were going to present yourself before someone who was truly royal, and you went there with not your best clothes on, in fact you went there with your work clothes on, but you had beautiful clothes, how would that person feel? You couldn't do that, could you? So it's just an illustration, of how we approach our Father. Holy He is. And we don't feel worthy. But as I've said, Yeshua has come. And He is a bridge to get to our Father. Theological implications in the New Testament regarding this holy place, the most holy place. This is what it says. It's on the Bible Hub, by the way. It says the most holy place holds profound theological implications in the New Testament. The tearing of the veil in the temple at the moment of Jesus' death. It really did happen. Down, recorded. And this curtain was thick, impossible to rip. I'm telling you, impossible to rip from top